everyone. Welcome in. Let me do my special effects here because I did reorder the soundboard. We're starting off with one heifer right now. I don't know what the other heifer's doing because I told her it's time to go, and she is still not where she needs to be. So you say, you know what? I'm a timely heifer. I'm gonna do this on time. So how's everybody doing in the building? I see my people up in here. Devin Henderson, Grains in the building. Jules, Jacinta, and Mookie G. Mookie G. I haven't. You know what, Mookie? I have not listened to your newest episode. Hold up, and I bet you there's one on here. I was trying to finish this other podcast I've listened to. So Mookie does have a new episode which I'll be listening to when I get off the air. It is Usher, the relationship killer. That's a good one, Mookie, because I was listening to Charlemagne talk about that situation, and Charlemagne was just saying that he is to blame for breaking up all these happy homes. So here come the hoochie. She coming, y'all. She coming. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. What's up, Bad Apple? What's up, beautiful? If you guys have a moment, please hit that share button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We here. We do the foolishness. We do the real talk. And Rocky in the background talking shit. How you gonna be late to your own shit and talk shit? Okay? So she is coming. We got a lot of great topics coming, you guys. So just hang tight. I'm waiting on this hoochie to get in here. I didn't want to get too deep in conversation. Negroes. But how y'all doing? Y'all let me know how y'all week going in the comments. We can at least discuss y'all's week while we wait on late hoochies in the background. I see a movie, y'all. Now watch when she comes up, she's going to be talking all kind of shit. So how's everybody's week? It's hump day. It's hot as hell here in Texas. Let me know when you're ready, hoochie, with a thumbs up because I don't want to catch you off guard. Oh, so she did. She flipped me off. Let's welcome in the building the main hoochie. Heifer 2 is in the building. What's the attitude on the face for? What's all that for? Nothing to say, Rochelle.
How you doing?
Yeah, well, you look nice, so I see why we had to wait a moment for her punk ass to get up in here. She had to get all her shit together. Crackhead.
Hey, y'all doing?
How was your week, hoochie?
Blessed.
You don't seem too enthusiastic about discussing anything right now.
Nah, I heard you talking shit in the background. I got my waist beads around my neck today.
That's from Spiritual, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was a custom-made hoochie. Yeah, and she got some good symbols on there, so that's a good thing. You need all it is. Yes, Mookie, it is hot in Texas. The fish are cooking in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, it is.
Yes, Michelle's coochie is cooking.
Why? For some reason, I had a feeling you was going to go there. So,
well, I mean,
thank you.
You know me. You said something. What do you want me to do?
I'm so sick and tired of you. Besides your week, I yesterday had the pleasure of speaking with an old friend of mine. This friend I hadn't spoken to in years. I mean, he is an old friend of mine, Rocky. Come on now. He and I started radio together.
I know.
And I hadn't heard from him in years. It was just good to catch up with him. His name is Jeff Lee. If you guys are in Memphis, look him up. He does a local radio show there. And it's just sometimes it's good to catch up with people. Sometimes.
It's good to catch up with niggas. You're right.
Like, I don't know what's going on with this negativity tonight. What's up, Princess? What's up, Imperial?
I'm not negative tonight. I'm talking about the person you're talking about. It's good to catch up.
What? You don't like Jeff, Rocky? You have been a little. I will admit, you have been on the fence about Jeff for years, so I can't. This shouldn't be a shocker to me.
Jeff has one of those nigga mouths, and I've told him this to his face.
Yes, you have.
He's got strong niggerism. And when I talk to him, sometimes you can get a nigga overload.
But look, when I worked with Jeff, I met him through an internship at a radio station I had back in Memphis. It was WHRK. That was one of the popular stations.
Girl, you froze for a minute like this.
I was doing a pose to your ass.
Bitch, that was your fucking that was a matrix in your dick sucking glitch.
Ooh, a dick man.
Yes, your dick matrix.
Anyhow, I had an internship. We worked together for years. So Jeff has always been cool with me, but I do know he does have a mouth. I do know that. So I'm aware of that.
And you know I have very low tolerance for niggadism. My tolerance for niggadism, it really don't. I don't have a tolerance.
You don't. I was about to say, where'd you see some tolerance at? Because that never happened with you. Anyway, look, we peeped something on these social media streets recently. And we noticed that people, like we said, you call it toxic bonding or trauma bonding.
Yeah.
When people have something, in common and they bond over it.
Well, I mean, this toxic bonding, I've always said, because people like go to lives. Like if you got a miserable man, he go to a miserable man's live that's talking trash about women. But then you got this other bond that I've been noticing. And I call it, it's another form of trauma bonding, but I call it toxic bonding, what you're talking about.
Right.
Because when you have two people that don't like each other, they never talk to each other. They talked about each other's back, behind each other's back for all this time. And then they realized they had one thing in common. Girl, we both hate Mookie. So since we both hate Mookie, and I never like a you.
I never like a you, but I like you for that.
Like a him. We could be friends so we could bond over the hatred of chicken cutlets.
You know what? That's sad because you do see people who don't deal with each other, but once they have a common interest, and like you said, it's usually by somebody they don't like the same individual. Then they're like, oh, let's be friends because I don't like them and you don't like them. But doesn't it seem like that's going to backfire? Because how long is that hatred for that one person going to last to keep y'all friends? You know what I mean?
The sad thing is when you know both persons separately.
Right.
And you got one person that's very, I'm not going to get too much into details, but like oil and water.
Right.
And I really feel like once this person does not do what they're looking for them to do on this, I hate the same person. I feel like if this person is not talked about or brought up enough, okay, what are you here for?
Right. Why are you here?
That's the main reason why I got you here. And you're not doing it, bitch. I mean, really, what are we doing here? And then knowing how this person is about their culture and knowing how this other person is about being down.
Right.
And I know it's going to be a clash.
Oh, it's going to be a clash.
Clash of motherfucking Titans.
Like I said, I will be on the sideline with my popcorn. Long as they got nothing to do with us, I'm good.
Look, y'all, I'm just ready for them. When the Kraken gets released, bitch, I'm gonna be right there.
Release the Kraken.
Release the nigga Kraken.
But I've seen that.
And popcorn over here.
But we've had a similar situation where it would just be people who don't know us, but they hear something about us, and they just go with that impression without finding out for themselves. And they just go on the bandwagon. And that's all these people have in common is common hatred for people. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all?
I'm not going to bond with somebody I know I don't like because we don't like the same person. Ooh. I'll probably be thinking in my mind, oh, they done fucked up again and keep it moving. But I'm not going to be friend. Like I said, I was just using Mookie as an example because Mookie know damn well the Heifers love cutlets.
We love cutlets.
And we love chicken, fried, baked, boiled, fricassee, whatever. We love cutlets. But that's like a me and Granny scenario. And me and Granny never got along.
Right.
And all of a sudden, we both, one of us is good friends with Jules. And Jules pisses that other friend off. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I hate that bitch too. Come on over here so we can talk about her. Let's get together and hate Jules. To me, that is like the most ignorantest.
It is.
Low-level, low-spirited shit.
But do you know I read an article on that particular situation? And sometimes it actually bonds good friendship. Unfortunately.
I'm not this time.
I'm just saying, I guess it depends on the person that you're really entertaining, but at the same time, it actually can form a bond for a good friendship.
Yeah, well, I would think so because both y'all are the same. Full of shit, low level. Y'all share the same demons, so I could say, yeah, it probably would work out. But in some scenarios, I don't think it always works out because sometimes there's nothing in common besides this hatred. So if there's nothing else in common besides this hatred, or this person has you around for a certain amount of time for you to do what they want you to do, and you don't do it.
Hey, but that's the way I was. Yeah, that's the way I was thinking. I was like, man, that cannot last because once that pettiness surpasses, there's nothing else to fall back on as far as a friendship. Yeah. So I don't see what the point of bonding in the first place is. Y'all can go and pass and you still make that
I've never understood people that did this. I mean, if I don't like you, trust me, I will never like you.
There you go.
There's a reason why I don't like you, and it's probably something about your energy, something about, and even if I did like you at one time and we fall out, and it really depends because normally, once you cross me, lie on me, try to drag me, there's no coming back.
Yeah, none. I got you.
So I don't understand it. God bless them. I give no fucks. What's the next subject?
Another thing that I've noticed in our society, people don't like it when you think for yourself.
Yeah.
It's sad that you can't have your own opinion. And look, I can agree to disagree with you. Like, we may have something on the table, we just going back and forth. I'm like, look, it's all good. That's what you want to roll with. That's what I'm going to roll with.
For one, I'm not going to have a debate with your ass.
Yeah.
Because once, Michelle, you witnessed this, and I will bring this story up all the time when somebody in the comments tried to, and I know it was a white boy that tried to debate with me about black men being the first cowboys. I'm not debating about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he got really upset because I wasn't going to go back and forth with him. I said what I said.
And you got too much access. You got too much access to information. You got Google. You can look it up yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. But I'm not going to debate with you on some facts that I know.
Thank you. Go Google it. Go do. But sometimes looking up shit is too much work for people because folks just like to be lazy and they want you to tell everything. But it's just like, if you like blue and I like red, I'm not gonna get mad with you, bitch, because you like blue and you don't like red. It's so ignorant. It's really stupid. And I spoke about this earlier on my live when I made a comment about, I think it's just ridiculous that black women are constantly twerking and just making all black women look bad when that is not the reputation of black women in America. Y'all, if y'all are overseas, we do not walk around shaking our ass all day. We do not walk around naked all day. And I'm very particular about who I make love to. That's why my legs are closed and crossed right now. And I advise a lot of women to do it. Sometimes you need to sit back and stop jumping into bed and get to know yourself. But this is not black women. And this is what makes me angry when black women say, oh, it don't matter, who cares? It does matter.
It does matter.
Yeah, because it sends a signal. People all over the world are seeing this. And when you see this back to back, it makes everybody think, oh, well, black women just sluts over there in America. Oh, they have no respect.
Right. Or they're very lusty.
They're very sexual.
Yeah.
See why the police are trying to exterminate these niggers.
Because let's just say if we go overseas and we happen to be going to the neck of the woods where their only impression of black people is all they do is twerk, shoot each other, all the negative stereotypes about black people.
Throwing drinks on each other.
So I come to the dinner table and you automatically going to be disrespectful because you think I'm on a certain mental level, like I can come over here and twerk for your ass at any given time.
But that also shows ignorance on that person. Because if you were to be exposed to an African-American from America for the first time, and okay, this person seems cool, see what they're going to do. Don't sit there and expect the BS. I'm going to sit back. That's like if I get around someone that's always had, I've always heard negative about, and I say, okay, it's my first time being around such and such culture. Let me see.
I'm speaking for myself.
But I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to treat them like I would treat anybody with respect to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, because trust me, we can set up. We've been so brainwashed. I had to pick somebody up, and it was like way in the backwoods. It was a trailer park. Red flag 1.
God, I thought you were finna talk about Mookie.
No.
You said backwoods. I thought about Beaumont. My bad.
No, that had nothing to do with Beaumont. But I'm looking around. It's nothing about Caucasian trailer owners, and it happens to be a burger place in this one trailer park. And this is where I had to pick this person up from. Automatically in my mind, I'm gonna get a redneck in the back of the seat of my car. That was my first thought.
Yeah, no, it's just a broke cracker like a broke nigga.
But see, I'm programmed. If I see a person live in a certain way or look in a certain way, it's easy for me to label and make assumptions.
Yeah.
Man got in my car, coolest dude ever.
Yeah.
We kick back. We listen to. I had Queen playing. You know, I love me some Queen.
Oh, Queen Universal, baby.
Queen is Universal, baby. Look, Queen got me a good ass tip, but we had a good conversation. He was complimenting my taste in music. I said, you know what? You got to stop being so goddamn ignorant, Michelle.
But when I was younger, I thought that about bikers. And I assumed that all bikers were either, racist, the ones with the beard.
Right.
Them some cool motherfuckers.
Right. You be like,
so I had to kind of, same thing with, because Memphis used to have an area like Midtown. It's like a bunch of grungy white people.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so you can't look at people or see what you see on TV or see what they're saying about them. You got to find out on your own. But
the reason we brought up the twerking and stuff because the Essence Festival came up. I know some of this stuff that we bring up is old, but we were off last week, so we catching up. And Essence has basically changed their whole way of doing things. That used to be like the Auntie Festival, where women of a certain class was going, to Essence Festival.
Now, let's just say black people of a certain class and mainly Gen X and up.
Right. So I had a chance to go to the Essence Festival one year. It was nice. But now they're bringing on stuff from younger demographics. They want to bring on Giselle Monet, which is not really generation. It seems like she's in between. Then you had Meg Thee Stallion. Now, Meg Thee Stallion's trademark is twerking when it comes to her music career. She gets on stage, that's what she does. I don't have a problem if it was just her doing it, but you had a whole bunch of women from the audience. Got their skate asses on that stage.
You understand that Meg Thee Stallion keeps up with her body.
But she's an entertainer.
She's an entertainer. So this bitch is squatting. She has a certain diet she follows to make sure that ass is twerk ready. When you pull randoms out the damn audience that ain't did a squat ever in their life, eating pork chop sandwiches and Whataburger all day. And now you got this pork chop Whataburger up here twerking on stage. Next time, Meg, please hire some twerkers.
Like I said, I had no problem with her stage presence because that's what she does. But having a whole bunch of heifers on stage, but you can see the crack of their ass, I was like, you know what? I'm expecting this from her because she's performing. I don't want to see these random hoes up here on stage. So
I blame Megan for calling them hoes up. The Megan knew better. Maybe Megan was like, I want y'all to see just how good my ass look with these regular asses. These are tight asses. I got workout cheeks. Let me tell you something. You know what? You do expect that from Meg. And I don't blame Meg Thee Stallion. I blame Essence for doing it. There's not that many red carpets or award shows that we have that have class anymore. Essence was the only and final one.
Well,
now I'm hoping Tyler Perry, because I know them folks acting a fool in the audience messed it up, and they over there acting slutty right next to the guy, the preachers and the gospel.
The church community. They ever twerking next to the church community, girl.
And you can see church man was just sitting there like,
oh my God.
Save me, Father.
Yeah, she is educated too. So she got a whole. There's just like I said. I think the randoms should have been left off the stage.
Yeah.
The Janelle Monáe flashing her titty.
And see now, come on now. When we talk the younger demographics, she not in there. She don't pull out this old titty. Didn't nobody want to see that?
Janelle Monáe's got a good physique, but I don't understand.
She don't.
No, I'm not saying. I know that
she too old to do this.
Yeah, and you know what I said.
Did this when she first came out.
Yeah, we were discussing that she didn't came up out her damn shell, whatever it is. I mean, I've always known she's been a sexual being, but her sexual being now is on a whole nother level. What's going on, Tyra? I'm just like, girl,
I still say she too old to be out there with Meg Thee Stallion pulling out her titties with them young little rapper girls. Period. She too old. She should have been sitting her ass down over there with NDRE. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is, if Essence Award, if you want to find younger demographic, I understand because you want to say relevant. You couldn't find someone respectful.
Well,
you could, y'all name some folks that's young and seen. Because I don't keep up with these niggas.
But that's the thing. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, though, that don't come out of our bracket, that we listen to coming up. Yeah, I couldn't name half of these new heifers. I really couldn't.
Well, I'm talking, I know there's got to be somebody that out there that sings or upcoming artist that ain't raunchy, that sings or raps. But y'all gonna go find the twerk queen. Y'all might as well go call Cardi to join up there.
No, Cardi was already damn twerking at the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I thought that fucking building was about to collapse.
Man, fuck the Eiffel Tower. We're not gonna get started on.
Jules said let Monáe, Janelle Monáe's freak flag fly.
Yeah, but in private, your old ass.
Yeah.
Hell, we all got a freak flag. Let it fly. But don't get on national TV all of a sudden want to flash your titty. You've been doing movies and music over 10 years. She's out of line. She's too old.
Well, look, on this, we're gonna move on to the next one because, like I said, we didn't get a chance to talk about this right quick.
What?
Now y'all know Keke Palmer was serenaded by Usher at his Vegas show. And of course, it's a big deal over this shit. Now, what do you see when you see this footage?
Serenading. Her enjoying an artist that she's probably always rocked to. Is this the one her baby daddy got mad about her outfit and shit?
Yes.
Look, that girl snapped back after that baby. Okay,
that's what I'm saying, girl. I mean, the baby put thickness in the right places for Keke, but Keke's always been that girl. Always been that girl.
Out, see, she got a thong on. Now, if it had been like a bathing suit where it covered up the bottom cheek, maybe about that much cheek was out, it is a racy outfit. So we can't pick who we gonna talk about because last time we talked about the old girl. What's that girl that the football player's wife? The light skinned girl that went out with hardly nothing on.
Oh, Sierra.
Yeah. So we can't nitpick.
But no, it's not about the public nitpicking because see that was more of a public stance.
Yeah.
Who's nitpick? It's the father of her child that said something.
It depends on his morals. Dude, if you laid down long enough to have a baby with her, you should have known that she would do something racy like this. I don't see the big deal of her hugging Usher. That's a performer. Everybody love Usher's music.
I'm telling you right now, it wasn't even about that damn outfit. It was not.
He did bring up the outfit, but he was jaded.
He was jaded. He said, "You a mom, though." But see, before she became a mom,
she can't hug Usher because she can't
hang out. She can't because that's practically a bathing suit with a sheer covering. That's all that shit was.
Her ass cheeks was all the way out. It was a thong. It was a thong.
Whatever it was, it's bathing suit like that too.
My thing is, if you didn't put a ring on it, my nigga, if you're not trying to walk her down the aisle and say, I want you as my wife, you only good enough to have a baby with, has several seats.
That's what I'm saying because, see, he had the audacity. This is what I didn't like about how it went down. You call her out on social media instead of having a conversation behind closed doors.
Because she probably don't want to hear that shit.
But still, you're not supposed to call me out on social media. Now that we got a relationship and a child together, you and I, we didn't have sex and I had a baby for you. You should have the damn common courtesy
to call.
Pull me to the side and say, hey, baby, what you're wearing is a little out there.
He did that knowing that she's a public figure.
But
everybody knows Kiki. Kiki been around since she was a baby. So this was his 15 minutes to try to embarrass her.
But not in public.
Michelle, this was his 15 minutes because he's petty. He's probably, like they said, insecure. He's probably also jealous. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors right now. She could be ignoring this nigga. But I feel like this as a woman, men, you can't say nothing if you ain't trying to put a ring on it.
That's just my point. Because see, look, he can't, when everybody started coming for his ass, he started saying, well, this was wrong for our generation. The man that's head of household and family. Dude, she had a baby with you. She's not your wife.
Y'all don't have to play that
role. If you want to play that role, I should have had an engagement ring on my finger.
No, you know what? If you want to play that role, you should have been married before the baby came. Sit down.
That. And I'm telling you, he was jaded because Usher was singing to her and holding her close. That's all that shit was. I'm telling you.
And Kiki look good. I ain't finna hate on Kiki. She just had a baby.
Hell no, Kiki look good.
That back is real, okay? But I'm like, man, y'all gotta stop being in your feelings because I see a lot of men do this. They don't want to do the right thing, and they know you the one.
Yep.
They know you the one. Whatever fear they have, whatever insecurities it is, either you work on yourself and come correct to that woman, or sit your ass down.
That's what I'm saying. You can't sit up here and play this caveman mentality. It don't work that way.
Because I know one personally myself, but we're not gonna get into that.
Okay, and I'm going to the next topic because I can't do this with your ass.
Here goes my baby.
Have y'all seen this picture that's been floating around about this big centerpiece of chocolate? It's like a chocolate man on a table. Let me show you what the fuck I'm talking about.
Not that. Oh, goddamn. It was a whole nother one now.
This has got to be the same one that's been floating around the internet. I could not find any information.
They had a cake that was screaming and it had a black and white man in blackface with that shit.
No, this is an actual milk chocolate sculpture.
Whoever did that should have known what the hell they was finna do.
Do you understand?
And they chopped his head off first, I see.
Right, the head's chopped off, and there's other pictures floating around where people are just walking around this table just picking at this damn sculpture.
This reminds me of what you call a picnic. When you pick a nigga, burn him for everybody to sit back and watch and enjoy while they snacked.
Yo, it's out of control because
it's exactly what that is, Jules.
Right. That's what I'm like. What are you guys? Are you fantasizing on cannibalism or slavery or a combo? Yeah, it's a combo.
Because let me tell you something. A lot of folks, they don't bring up this damn history of how when white men didn't have enough food on the ship, on the slave ship, they was eating some of them black folks.
Yep.
They don't talk about this.
Yeah. But when I saw this, and like there's another picture floating around, I don't think I have it either. But I feel a certain way about this shit. I ain't gonna lie. You could have had white chocolate. You could have had marble chocolate. You could have had any other color of chocolate, but you wanted
them a chocolate Negro. So they could chop them up. And it just, it's disgusting. The head looked like it's already disconnected in the middle. And then the shameful position of his ass in the air.
Right.
It reminds me of Breaking the Buck.
And look how they got his feet. You know what I'm saying? Because when I saw from the first picture angle, I'm like, is this a real person on the table? Or what are we doing? But I was able to find out it's at least a milk chocolate sculpture. I don't know what the event was, but them people.
It was a cracker event. I see nothing but crackers there.
That's all that was at this event. Was
the
white
one right
people.
there in blue. Look, her name is that Jenny? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Shut your ass up, Mike.
Should have been like, turn him over. This is white people fantasy and fetish. Slaves. They can slaughter them again and get away with it. They got a law that they put to protect white women because of the jealousy of some of the black female slaves that their husbands were sleeping with.
Oh, shit.
So they made a law where if you happened to die during correction, it was okay. And this is for real. I know y'all, I was being petty.
Yeah, you know, I can't even, what you just said just went over my head because I'm still laughing at what you just did. So
I was talking about the law that they made for white women because white women were very either angry with the biracial children of their husbands having and the lovers of the black slaves that they had on the plantation. So they called it correcting a slave. And if you happen to die, Princess damn you like it.
Yo, turn
but
them
if
over.
they happen to die in the middle of correction, if they happen to die in the middle of this white woman correcting you, it was okay. And this is also the reason why they made the law of African Americans being human, not full human, because you couldn't go to jail for murder because we wasn't human. Y'all motherfuckers look focused, goddammit. I said that shit about 3 minutes ago. Let's move on.
You can't walk away from that shit. That shit was too damn funny.
I don't give a damn.
Your history lesson is falling on deaf ears right now because everybody's throwing that shit.
I think other people are hearing me. I think it's your ass. You heard every damn thing I said while your shirt and your hair matching, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, at least it's coordinated. Who is Linda? Because Linda is saying some stuff, and I'm trying to understand exactly where Linda coming from. She didn't holler about divorce. If they had better pee, maybe they wouldn't have cheated. I have no idea.
But, I really think, Linda, it really wasn't even just about cheating. It was just white man having a playground of pussy that they did not have to have permission for. And white women were not allowed to have that same playground with chocolate sausage. They wasn't. This is why you have this dilemma with white women going crazy trying to get them a mandinka and mandinka trying to get a white woman because they were both told no. But white man was like, I can do whatever I want. I'm going to play with all these brown titties and I'll deal with your pink nips later. They're not that important.
Let's get to the next story right quick. Health professionals are now urged to call vaginas bonus holes. So now, they will offend trans patients.
Okay, thank you. I was going to say, please say that.
I'm saying that. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, if it makes the trans feel better and they went through all that surgery, hell, you can call me pussy too.
But my thing about it is, as a woman, do you feel if you went for your yearly checkup and you had to do a pap smear, and they say, okay, look, we're going to check your bonus hole.
Well, they wouldn't say that to me because I'm not trans. They're only saying this to trans, not actual women with the actual hole that we're born with.
But I'm just saying, don't you? And I'm just speaking like I have no problem with the trans community. What I do have a problem with is that it's harder to be a woman nowadays because everything that we do, we say our bodies is challenged. And
now,
I think
the Karen trans do this. But I don't believe that this the bonus hole is for women that were born women. I think this is only for transgenders that's had and went through a sex change. So if someone that's transgender and went through a sex change and they go get it checked up, it's to be called their bonus hole. And it is a bonus because they just got it. They just had a booty hole. Now they got an extra hole. So, I mean, it is a bonus. I would call it a bonus,
What I'm saying is that we're doing too damn much when it comes to, knocking down our natural womanhood. That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying to you, this is not for women like you, me, Jules, and Grant. It's not for us.
Okay, well, what if they extended to that point? If we're filling out paperwork, that's what I'm talking about. So we filled out our paperwork and they have a checkbox. They don't have vagina on the paperwork anymore. They got bonus hole.
Then I'm going to write in pussy. Or maybe I'll draw a cat. I won't check it.
I'm just saying.
For women, a bonus hole, I'm gonna be like, no, my booty hole's a virgin and it's gonna stay a virgin until I die. Do we have a confusion? Why are you talking about my butthole? Me and the doctor will have this conversation. Are you trying to play my booty?
But if it was generally labeled that way, where we couldn't even use the medical term vagina anymore, whenever it comes to the woman's anatomy or that portion of the body, that's a bonus hole.
Jules said they can kiss her bonus hole.
That's right, Jules. Hey, look, I'm just saying, I'm getting tired of women's shit getting knocked around. We already got a hard enough time with our own fucking government.
Well, I mean, I don't believe that this case right now, it hasn't went there. Now, the Aretha Franklin, coming from Natural Woman, you make me feel like a natural woman. When you get a real man that not only lays it down, but loves you good, respects you, yeah, I'm gonna start singing "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman." That's all that song meant, and that kind of shit pisses me off. Or
that's what I'm saying.
Trying to take the label, the label of being a woman off the tampons, because shit, don't nobody else believe that I know of. It's things like that bother me. Now, like I said earlier, the bonus hole is only for transgenders now, but it will be a problem if they try to trickle that down to the natural coochies.
Okay. I'm saying, how do you feel about Miss Universe being rewarded to a trans woman? Okay. Yeah.
I'm tired of women being pushed to the side.
That's what I'm saying.
You was talking about a goddamn bonus hole, and that don't matter on us women right now. But shit like this is a problem. Just like when Caitlyn Jenner, whatever that nigga name is, won Woman of the Year, and he was only a woman for 2 months. And like I said, and I'll say it again, you'll never see a trans woman winning Man of the Year or GQ or the sexiest man on earth. You'll never see, because men won't allow it. I think men are allowing this because it's another way to shit on women. Not only we're going to take your rights from you guys and take y'all back to the goddamn 1920s, in a minute we ain't going to be able to vote. Okay? They're taking us all the way back, and now they're pushing men that are transgender in our faces and taking our places. But I feel like, y'all, if y'all love them that much shit, go to bed with them. Fuck you. Get that bonus hole in your life.
Okay. I can't. Exactly, Granny. Exactly. That's why that shit's scary. Very scary.
The surgery is serious now. That a lot of these trans be looking better than some bitches. But, you've been lacking on commercials. We normally at least do 2 commercials.
Well, I was trying to get to the next story, but, you will go on and with your damn chit chatter. So we'll go to a break right now.
I'll deal with your bitch ass when we get back, okay?
Go to a break, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like and share and subscription button. Bye, Heifer.
Are you looking for a heartwarming podcast or a podcast that's going to teach you how to do something? Well, this is not the one. Mookie Talking Dookie, the podcast, will bring you funny life stories. And not just my life. I'm going to be interviewing random people, and we're going to poke fun at life, period. Because life has a way of poking fun at us, but I think it's best that we poke fun back, because that's the only way we can survive, is by laughing, smiling, and having a good time doing so. So be sure to subscribe and tune in, and let's see where this journey will take us. Mookie Talking Dookie, the podcast.
Are you looking for affordable advertising? With the Gossip & Heifers podcast, you will get long-term marketing exposure with YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. This means your ad will permanently be recorded and played for years to come. Our sponsors also enjoy cost-effective marketing and advertising expanding the brand's visibility, reaching new customers, and strengthening relationships with your current customers. Advertise with us today. Go to gospelheifers.com for more information.
All right, everybody, we are back, and let's bring my hoochie in the building. You good on your break?
Yeah, we need to take a pee sometimes. Shit, don't be fucking in my bladder. Don't be fucking in my bonus hole.
I don't want to deal with your bonus hole whatsoever. All right, look. Also in the news, remember that dude, Larry Nassar? He was convicted for molesting all these star athletes, and now he's serving time. Yo, they just snatched this Negro up like 2 times.
Yeah, they trying to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He been stabbed, beat up. Won't somebody just play with his bonus hole?
But you don't say bonus hole one more goddamn time.
I'm just saying, because that's a bonus hole. It's a booty hole.
What are they going to do with him? He been attacked twice.
Michelle, do you really want to? Do you really want to know?
Never mind. I don't want your answer. You're right.
Everybody, anybody with common sense ought to know. When you go to prison for harassing children, and not just regular children on time, because see, regular children get you fucked up, but Olympic children.
Mm-hmm.
That stand for the great.
Go, you done froze.
It's gonna happen, and I know it's been doing that on your end too. And yeah, okay. Anyway, I was reading the comment. I'm like, yeah, okay. So there's no safety, and they're gonna constantly either keep moving him, or they're gonna find him dead. I hate to say this, because somebody is going to secede soon.
He seems like he's an aimed target. Like they want to keep going, back to make sure the job gets done one way or another.
You know what? If they want to make sure he's safe, they need to send him to a Russian prison or something. Our Capone.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you. Now, you know how expensive it is to get married for people who choose to have big weddings? And one of the major expenses is catering. People want to always make sure everybody eat good and all this other shit. Plates cost like $200 a piece, right?
Yeah, that's why you go to the Justice of Peace. Jules, I have no idea, but yeah, the comment, I don't give a fuck about that comment.
Look, McDonald's is now offering catering for your wedding. You can have Mickey D's serve up your whole wedding party for, I think, under $300. Come on, Michael, you don't want some McNuggets and some Big Macs at your
I mean, if you're on a budget, but to be honest with you, I really think the Justice of Peace, you just take a close friend, relative, y'all just go get married and just have a nice after party. It shouldn't be all of it.
I'm just saying, what do you think for people who choose to have a wedding and they have McDonald's cater the wedding?
It ain't my wedding. I don't give a damn. And I'm bringing another plate. Now, I can see Mookie doing this. I can see Mookie doing this if it was Whataburger.
Now, you know what? I was about to say, if Whataburger was around when Mookie was about to get married, they would have been catering his wedding for sure.
But you never know, because some people like to renew their vows after 10 years. So I can see Mookie doing that.
You know what? He could have a whole ceremony Whataburger themed. We gotta see. We gotta see.
Don't put it past Mookie to have a Whataburger birthday.
That too. So we gotta find a special occasion in Mookie's life to go ahead and get his Whataburger catering on. We're talking about give me a number one.
Where is Mookie? I see his little.
Mookie come and go out the damn live. He'll be here for a hot second.
I'm gonna talk about Mookie's high yellow cutlet ass next time he go live. Cause see, we don't do this in his live. We come in and participate. I don't come in and out. And I'm also gonna cut Steve Brown ass out. Anybody see him on IG streets? You tell that little high pitched motherfucking Q dog, I got him. That a nigga is right there. Whataburger cutlets.
He said it's a great idea. So next occasion you have Mookie.
I can see you having a Whataburger birthday.
Yeah, birthday, renewal of the vows. I don't know how his wife feel about that, but that's his household.
He need to save it for his birthday. Do not do that shit to renew no vows because your wife is gonna kick your ass, and we're gonna see bruises all because you real yellow, so you're not gonna be able to hide them bruises. Don't do that, Mookie. I'm just saying. But I say each their own. If whatever you want to do at your wedding is your wedding.
It's your wedding.
Really any of my
you do you, Mookie. Okay, but we gotta harass you, Mookie. It ain't no fun if we can't harass you. I'm just
saying because if I gotta eat McDonald's, I better have a Big Mac.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could get all the McDonald's that you want during the wedding.
I don't need a whole lot.
It's all good though, Rocky. But look, did you know they finally have resolved Aretha Franklin's last will and testament? They found it in her couch.
In her top what shelf?
No, in her couch. It was a handwritten note because the family been going crazy over the estate, and they finally got some paperwork to validate who gets what. So they found a handwritten note that has been validated for it to be an official will acknowledged.
It was actually her handwriting.
It was actually her handwriting.
See, this is how you know Aretha was a nigga. You hid it in your couch. You had not one trustworthy relative to tell where to go find this at. That's bad.
I said, wait a minute. How? I mean, because like I said, if you suddenly are taken, I understand that paperwork usually gets put in advance. But at the same time, this was like on paper, like a notepad. And
I think I'm gonna do mine a video and save it in my computer.
I don't know.
Look, and it's gonna be labeled, "Look here, niggers." I'm gonna say, "Fuck y'all, Kevin, get it all."
All right, we got some footage to show you all.
Okay.
Now, we showed you guys footage from Joseline Hernandez, who got into a big fight after the Mayweather versus Gotti fight. And she got into a fight with her reality star, Big Lex. Now we got new footage that hit the streets. This new footage is showing her in her dressing room. Why the hell are you doing that? Anyway, now we got footage of her going at it in her dressing room with the police. Now I'm gonna let y'all watch it, and we'll of course come back with.
Because I ain't seen this.
Okay, well here we go.
No one's gonna touch you.
Shut up, bitch! Oh, you shut up, bitch!
Watch.
Come on.
Hey,
motherfucker!
Get back.
Don't you?
Hey,
Don't you? That's it. Do you want? Y'all gonna kill me?
Now you go. I got it.
Give me your. Give me your fucking hand.
I got it.
You y'all want to kill me, don't y'all, bitches? Y'all want to kill me? You fucking.
Give me your hand. I got it.
You.
Relax.
You fucking.
I got it. She ain't gonna.
You ass bitches. You gay. You gay bitches. If you kill me, you all gonna die.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
If you kill me, you're going down
Nobody wants to hurt you. I'm not a.
You're going down first.
I'm not.
You're going down first.
Right.
All my motherfucking
Right, get her up. Get her
up. They save your mother, bitch. They got you.
Hey. Let's go.
We're gonna get more charges. Don't you tell me.
All right.
on me.
Don't kick. Stop kicking. Stop kicking. Stop kicking.
Let go of me.
Stop resisting. Stop
I'm ready.
resisting.
Let go of me.
Stop. Hey!
Let go of
Cut
me,
it out.
bitch.
Stop.
Let
Cut
go.
it out.
Hey, let go of me right now.
Well, Joseline back at it. I mean, the popo don't stand a damn chance.
Ass crazy. You bitches. You gay bitches.
But she mainly was going for the white officers. You know, she kept specifying race when she was insulting them. You white fuckers don't touch me and shit of that nature.
Well, I mean, I can understand because the white police got a bad rep of fucking up black women and men in black cheering. But, yeah, they weren't going to take you to jail until you start attacking them, though.
Right, because I'm sure they came to her dressing room after that situation happened
Of course,
with Big Lex.
she girl ass.
She was not going to jail until she started hitting everybody. So once she started hitting everybody, they're like, okay, now you're going to jail.
Yo, Jules, you stupid. I do believe she put a Spanish root on their ass.
I was about to say she did put a root on their ass.
Because that bitch's Spanish accent got deeper as she got angry. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better leave black and Spanish women alone. Because we will put some roots on your ass. Take your drawers and bury them in the backyard of the shoebox. Joseline, she could have trauma. And a lot of black and Spanish people have trauma when it comes to white officers.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
How many of you don't know a person that's been murdered by a white officer? I mean, I know.
Yeah.
I know. So I had a friend that was murdered at 16. Philip Hernandez, Teaneck, New Jersey, playing basketball after hours. So I can't just say Joseline crazy. She could have a loved one or someone that could have been murdered. So, I mean, white officers is not safe around black folks like that because we don't trust you.
But if you remember the beginning of the footage, she was standing on one side of the room. They started talking to her. And then that's when she started cursing. And then she lunged toward them.
No, I know she's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. So we can say it's trauma, but at the same time, they weren't near you. They weren't nowhere near you until you started going.
I think Joseline was already pumped up from fighting. Because the way she beat that girl ass, it's going to take at least an hour or two for her to calm down.
Right.
She was going to need a blunt and Mr. Bubbles. And I think they really should have let her have Mr. Bubbles and a blunt, then talk to her. Probably would have went different. But she was hyped. Ah!
A blunt and Mr. Bubbles?
Hey, y'all remember Mr. Bubbles? God damn it, Cal gonna take me away.
Your ass is stupid.
They should have been able to have a moment. And you know what? That should be, if you know she's already in the room, she's not going nowhere. Y'all make sure she don't go nowhere. We're gonna give that bitch 30 minutes to calm down.
But I'm just saying, Rocky, besides you throwing everybody off of these goddamn one-liners, Mr. Bubbles and the blunt.
Yeah, Mr. Bubbles was a shit
that package sounds very intriguing right now for me, my damn self, okay?
Blunt, Mr. Bubbles, girl, some Calgon.
Do you understand what Mr. Bubbles did for people back in the day?
And Calgon.
Calgon?
Calgon, take me away.
Yes, let me soak and smoke one. I'm good. But
girl,
I don't know. Like I said, she was released soon afterwards. But I'm sure they're going to have charges on her ass later on.
She ain't hit nobody. She just act like, ah.
She was hitting them officers, girl. She lunged for one of them.
Lunging and hitting is two different things. Did the bitch land? That's all that matters. If she didn't land, set Joseline free.
Okay. T.I. is set up to make a televised stand-up comedy. Now, you know...
How do I turn my camera off?
This is why I don't like. Look, everybody knows Tyler Perry recently got BET. So Kevin Hart and Mike Epps are going to relaunch Comic View, which used to be a very popular show on BET back in the day.
Okay.
But my thing about it is, and I know I'm gonna get dog for saying this shit, but I'm like, I don't consider T.I. a real comedian.
Okay. Let me say this. A lot of people start comedy and start singing, okay? Maybe T.I. wants to try. Maybe, he wants to. They're giving him a chance.
I think they're giving him a chance because of his name.
His name and his money. Okay? And that's a good reason to give a motherfucker a chance.
But what if it flops? Because
if he flops, you know what happens if he flops? The internet will be lit of all kind of T.I. jokes. So they win regardless.
Oh, I've never heard his comedy either, but I'm just saying, I would have thought they would probably.
You can have whatever you like. Yeah, y'all niggas know who T.I. is. Don't act like you don't know who T.I. is. He's just not a comedian. This is something he's been trying to do for the past 2 years, I want to say. I think it's like 2 years.
Yeah, I've heard that too, Granny, that T.I. is not funny. I haven't seen his comedy set myself, but I have heard.
And we know we both want to, so we can come back on this goddamn show.
But I'm just saying, I've never heard his set before, but I haven't heard any good things about it either. So we'll see, because Mookie said they filmed last weekend. So we'll see how this goes.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna be laughing because if it's not for me, laughing because it flopped. Because I'm like, dude, you do good in rapping.
Right.
Sometimes if it ain't making it, let it go.
Well, I'm just hoping they get all the juice out this horse because, like I said, I think the only reason they put him in the main spotlight because of who he is. He does have a big following behind his career as a rapper. Not so much as a comedian, but it's still an audience. So we'll see.
Is Nunu gonna be there? I'm new.
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 Everything you wear is new. So good news. Yo, there was a sighting of Jamie Foxx, and it seems like he is really, this is the last thing. Matter of fact, when they took this picture of him, they saw him on a boat, but in this particular picture, he found a woman's purse and personally returned it to her.
Oh.
And he was getting back in the car. He looks healthy. I mean, like I said, I'm sure he's still going through rehab, but just to see him out and about, I'm ecstatic.
That's right. Illuminati tried to get him. Goddamn, let's do the conspiracy. They tried to get Jamie. You leave Jamie Foxx the fuck alone. I'm gonna blame it on alcohol.
I hear he's already working on some projects, while he's recovering. So once I get confirmation on the projects that he's got coming up, I'm looking forward to him getting back out there. But I also want him to take his time because I don't know because nobody is saying.
Stop. I need you to put Granny's comment up here. Sexy Jamie Foxx. Granny, I need you to get your eyeglasses redone.
Hey, look, Jamie's attractive to some people. I'm just saying, may not be your flavor.
Jamie, I see Wanda.
Thank you, Quan. Well, that's because he's a comedian, Rocky, and Granny, you got that damn Wanda face down for real.
Granny, I got you. What's wrong with you? You need a ladder.
Why do you have that face down, Pat? Because you look just like this shit. What's wrong with you?
Well, I was ready to go. I love Jamie Foxx as an actor.
I love Jamie Foxx, yes.
As a comedian, I just don't find. I mean, Jamie, he's just not my type. Let me just say that. He does not have a dad bod. You
like cutlets?
No, not them cutlets.
Not movies cutlets, but cutlets in general.
I like my man a little thick, tall. Jamie look like he little.
Well, Rocky, that's just not your flavor.
He's sexy, funny. Well, I hope he make you laugh and come at the same time. Somebody said they did not look like him on that boat.
Yeah, because a lot of folks were saying they were questioning that boat footage. Is it old footage? Was that really him? I think nobody really knows. So, but that car footage, that's him. So I'm glad to see him out and about. Hopefully, he's taking his time recuperating.
He got a double.
Hey, I would settle for that too because if I was Jamie Foxx, let me tell you something. If I ever got to the point of fame of Jamie Foxx, y'all would never see me again in public. And I'm not saying that to be stuck. I'm saying that because when you get to a certain level of fame, you're going to always have people in your face. You're going to always have people filming you, taping you, watching you. It's too much.
Now, Precious Pearl said they got him working on a Luther Vandross story.
That's it, Pearl. No, she's right. He is
Okay.
set to do that project on Luther Vandross. I just couldn't think of what it was. Thank you, Pearl.
He gonna have to for his glory. He gonna have to show that the bonus hole.
We're not gonna discuss no more bonus holes. I don't want to hear bonus hole from you for the rest of this damn show. You understand me? We good on that. Yes. I'm not sure what kind of boat it was, but you know what? I'm tired of when you Google some of our black leaders. Speaking of Luther Vandross, why did Google have this up saying that the picture of Master P right here on the left hand side? They got, you see what they got listed as? They got it listed as a picture of Luther Vandross.
Master P don't look shit like no Luther, and Luther don't look shit like Master P. White people, we don't all look alike. They different skin tone, different body shape. Master P got more lips than, you know what? I'm done. I'm not.
This is Google search, and it was trending on Twitter on how they said that they got this pinned up as Luther Vandross. It's actually Master P.
Nah.
Can you see Luther dropping them na-na-nas?
Never too much. No. That's some racist bullshit right there.
But you know, they only do that shit with black entertainers. You notice that? They always.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking half them white actors are the same people. I'm like, ain't that bitch from so and so? Michelle be like, nah, Rocky, that's so and so.
That's not her. Rocky be like, ain't that the white? No, that's not her.
Because majority of them white girls be looking alike. It has to be one of like the white girl that did oh my God, that Lucy movie, and she was also in that movie that you like with Chris Tucker. Oh my God, what's the name of that damn movie? But
Silver Lining.
Yes, she has an distinguished look,
and that's still not the same white girl you're talking about. See, even right now, you get your white girls confused.
Wait a minute. The white girl that did the Lucy movie?
That's not her, Rocky.
Well, them two bitches look like they bi-right. They got some mixing. God damn, you see what I'm telling y'all? You niggas look alike too. Cause that
Rocky be killing me with this shit. Rocky, that's not her.
You know another white girl I get confused a lot. Beautiful white girl. The country singer. And there's another female actress that be out there. The one that did that Double Jeopardy.
Oh, was that Ashley? Oh my God, I forgot her last name. I
confuse her with that other white girl. Because one is a country singer, her and her mom and her sisters. She started acting.
The judge.
Yes. I be confusing them two white bitches.
They gonna wear name tags for your ass, Rocky, okay?
That part, bitch, just like Master P and Luther do. Damn, y'all.
That shit was funny. Like, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. Even though it was a mistake, but it proved my point. Y'all look alike too. Tell me them white girls don't favor Michelle.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Okay, but look. She did play in that fire movie though, didn't she? With her little dress would turn fire. You know, them motherfuckers was hunting their ass in the woods.
Hunting games. That is the correct movie.
Okay.
Yes, the same young lady that was in Silver Linings was in the character and Hunting Game. You are so right.
Okay. She remind me of that bitch that played in that Lucy movie.
Are you done? Have you matched all your white girls? So
I'm confused. Fuck them.
Look, Rocky. No, that's gonna do it, okay? Because you have really lost your damn mind. I'm still on the damn.
I'm not lost my mind as your girl Joseline.
I'm still laughing at the turn him over joke with the chocolate sculpture. That shit right there still got my ass in tears.
Well, why you rating on over?
Because the shit was funny. Hold on, I gotta bring that picture back up. Rocky,
Jim, I tell y'all if you zoom in, the bitch in the blue right there. Look at that bitch got a mustache. Is that a nigga? My glasses. Oh, I could do it here. Hold on. Let me see. I may compare her to a nigga.
Rocky.
It is a man I compare that bitch to.
Oh my God. There is the one in the blue dress. So,
I thought that was Jen.
Fuck it. I'm gonna take this shit down because you know what? I should have known you would have jumped right back on the damn horse and roll with the punches.
Now, Joseline did act the fuck up. Joseline, I don't know. Joseline got some trauma. I do remember them going back with her past about, things she went through. So I don't know,
Yeah. Well, like I said, Joseline,
done it.
She didn't have no easy come up. I'll tell you that much. So a lot of shit fucked up happened to her when she was younger. I don't know all the details, but hey, when you got trauma and you don't get the help that you need, that's what. See what I'm saying, Princess? Rock his ass.
What? What'd I do?
Oh, yeah. You know what the hell you did, Heifer?
What did I do?
Well, look, we're about to wrap the show up. Rocky, do you have any closing remarks?
You ask me this all the time, and all I say is deuces.
Well, look, I do want to at least play our new drop from Godfrey.
Oh, shit. I just cheers the mic.
See, I'm going to have to play it again. Don't fuck with that microphone. I told you about fuck with that microphone. I'm going to whoop your ass. You understand me? We got a drop from the great Godfrey. Did you hear it, though?
I ain't hear shit.
Well, it ain't working there. Fuck it.
I heard silence. Get your equipment right, bitch.
Man, oh, Lord Jesus. Look, y'all, we about to wrap this shit up. We will be back next week. Lord knows what shenanigans Rocky will bring to the table again next week. So we appreciate y'all for coming in. Thank you guys for tuning in, sharing, subscribing, liking. And I'm not going to ask you for your closing remarks, Hooker. We'll just see y'all next week.
Damn you. Ooh, I almost said something. I'm gonna be
say it.
Lord, help me.
Deuces, y'all.